All right, so if you follow my channel, follow my shorts, you've seen me running through the MSP, the Modern Samurai Project, his black belt standards. So I took his class earlier this week, and I was able to, at the end of the class, when he runs through the standards, I was able to finish at purple belt level. So no black belt. I wasn't trying to get black belt. It's just really not, my skill just isn't there yet. But I did get purple. I had a clean run, so I was happy with that. So I'm going to just try to go through those again. I'm going to try to do it in one shot, just one attempt at each standard, and see how I finish, see if I can do it again at purple belt level. So I've shot a little bit, not super warmed up, but I have shot a little. So I just want to go through these and kind of see if I can duplicate what I did at the end of the class. So I'll show my timer and I'll show the hits afterwards. I've got a clean target up. So the first standard is the 3+2, so that's 3 to the A zone, 2 to the head. Black belt is under 2. I forget what purple is. Purple might be under 2.5. But I have the times, so I'll look at what I did, compare it to what I did today, and we'll go from there. So let's start shooting. All right, so that is 223. Come up here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So probably could have sped that up, spread those out. But we had a 223, which I believe is the purple level. And first shot 102, 2-2, 2-2, and then a 46 as I transition, and then a 3-1. So that is the first standard, the 3 and 2. So I'm going to mark these. So the next two are shot at 7 yards. It's 1 at 7, so draw the first shot. Black belt time is under 1 second. And then after that, it's going to be a bill drill at 7 yards, which black belt standard for that is under 2 seconds. Again, purple belt is higher than that. So I'll shoot it. I might go ahead and shoot both and then come up and we'll look at the target and then move back to 25. There is the hit, 124. I think I was 125 in the class, which is, I think, right at the purple belt level. So now we're going to go back to 7 and do a bill drill. So that's 6 shots. So draw, fire 6 shots into the A zone for it to be a clean run. .266. I was a little slow on the draw. Let's see. Yeah, 146. I should have abandoned that one. So he gives you mulligans. I should have abandoned that one. So we're going to move back to 25 yards. I think I'll be in the frame. And it is 1 shot, 25 yards into the A zone. Black belt time is 1.5. I think in the class I did 160 something. I don't remember, but I did it in purple belt time. So we'll see if I can do that clean. All right, so unless I completely missed the target, no, right there, which I feel really good about that because this was my point of focus. I was staring, right at these two holes because I could see them from back there. That's where I was looking. That's where I hit, and I did that in 1.5 seconds flat, which is actually the black belt standard, I believe. I believe the black belt is 1.5. So I feel pretty good about that one. Kind of makes up for how I just did on the bill drill. So let's mark this one down. That was the 25. So 1 at 25 was 1.5 clean. All right, so that is the black belt standards. You get one shot at them at the end of the class. We did it at the end of day 2. I do have one regret. I do have one regret from the class. It was a great class. So when I started doing these, putting videos on Instagram, I tagged Scott in them. So I guess he had been watching them. He's been following my Instagram. So at the end of class on day 1, he specifically called me out and said, "Hey, I've seen you working on these. Do you want a shot at the black belt standards today?" And which kind of took me by surprise, and I said no. Which I answered him honestly. He said, "Are you 80% confident that you have a shot at getting my black belt standards?" To which the answer was no, right? 0% confident that I could do that at black belt level. A few of these I've done, like I just did, the one at 25, but I've never done a bill drill, clean or not, under 2 seconds. So I answered him honestly. I didn't feel confident at all that I could get the black belt standard, but I do kind of wish, that I would have taken a shot at it, right? So that might have been a missed opportunity. But other than that, great class. I wouldn't have changed anything about it. I did get to see a gentleman, a new friend, get his black belt patch, which was pretty awesome to witness. That was definitely the highlight of the class. It's the gentleman, the reason why I took the class. So it's a customer that came to the shop. We started nerding out about guns and different things, and Scott and his Modern Samurai classes came up, and this gentleman that was hosting him at his range, which is how I found out about the class, signed up for it. So it was awesome to see him. His name's Jason. It was awesome to see him get his black belt patch. I think it was either 53 or 52. So it might have been 53, I think. But that was pretty awesome. That was the highlight. Black belt standards, this is how I performed today. I'll put my times up for how I performed in the class. Thanks for watching.